Thank you very much, Chair. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship, and I congratulate the honourable member for securing this debate. It seems to me that there is a dearth of information, a sort of conspiracy of silence, Mr. Chair. And it seems quite simple. We've been told for decades that immigration is a great thing for this nation. And therefore it seems quite obvious that we should suggest, well, fine, prove it. And why don't we suggest, well, let's prove it nation by nation, so that we know who actually are genuinely contributing, who are adding value, and who actually may be costing us money.
Welcome, thank you, Chair. It is an honor to serve under your leadership. I would also like to congratulate the honorable member for securing this important debate. For decades, we have been told that immigration is beneficial for the nation. But how true is that? Today, we'll challenge this claim and explore the reality behind the benefits and costs of immigration, one nation at a time. It seems to me, Mr. Chair, that there is a lack of transparency on this issue, a conspiracy of silence. We've been led to believe that immigration is undoubtedly good for the nation, but it's time to ask the tough questions. If immigration is such a great thing, why hasn't anyone been asked to prove it? Let's take this debate a step further. Let's test the claim nation by nation, assessing who is genuinely contributing, adding value, and who may be costing us. Extensive research has been conducted on the costs and benefits of migration, particularly by the Migration Advisory Committee. Their annual report, published this week, provides crucial insights into the economic impact of migration. According to the report, the contribution of skilled workers to the economy is significant. But there is also the challenge of net migration that needs to be addressed. We know that there are both positive and negative aspects to immigration. The skilled workers bring value to the workforce, boosting the economy and contributing to the growth of various sectors. But the pressure on public services, housing, and welfare systems cannot be ignored. There is an increasing need for a more coherent policy that balances these aspects, ensuring that the nation benefits from migration without compromising the resources that are already stretched thin. Moreover, it's not just about the immediate economic benefits. The long-term impact on the cultural fabric and social services also needs to be considered. The government is now taking steps to create policies that allow us to address both these factors effectively.
He will also know a lot of research on the cost and benefit of migration has been done by the Migration Advisory Committee as well. And their annual report published this week is also another example of the work that they are doing. And with also their capacity expanding to help us address some of the challenges of both of bringing net migration down alongside having a more coherent policy for how we do that across government. Indeed, the recent estimate, the average contribution of skilled workers is also demonstrated in the report.
The report from the Migration Advisory Committee also shows a growing capacity to tackle these issues. By understanding the economic contributions and the pressures caused by migration, we can begin to design policies that manage migration effectively. The recent estimates reveal that skilled workers do make a positive contribution to the economy. However, we must not lose sight of the need for policies that maintain balance and sustainability. This debate is far from over, and it's crucial that we continue to explore these issues transparently. The evidence is there, but it's up to us to act upon it. We cannot afford to ignore the facts. Now is the time to prove that immigration, when managed properly, can truly benefit the nation. Let's move forward with a clear, fact-based approach. It's time to test the claims and hold ourselves accountable. Only by doing this can we ensure a future where immigration truly benefits the nation. Rather than putting undue strain on resources,